Hey everybody, it's Jay Walsh from FilledInventory, and I'm here to bring you February's underrated game of the month, Lost Odyssey. So Lost Odyssey came out in 2008. It's a turn-based RPG for the Xbox 360. It takes place in, I guess you could say, like a magical, steampunkish, industrial kind of world. It's kind of like they're going through the Industrial Revolution, but with magic. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool setting. Not something you always see. So it's pretty unique. It was produced by, I'm really sorry for the pronunciation, Hironobu Sakaguchi. It's probably not the right way to say it at all, but in case you do know him, he's the creator of the Final Fantasy series. So you already know this game's probably going to be pretty good. So Lost Odyssey probably has to be one of my favorite games of all time. Usually not too big into the really long RPGs. I just can never really seem to finish them, but Lost Odyssey I've actually played the whole game twice and actually 100% completed it the second time around. It's I love the game. Gameplay, the graphics, the story. The story is the best for me. Um, it actually comes on 4 discs, and the game is pretty long, but I think mainly it's because there's a lot of cutscenes and extra videos from. Well, I'll explain what the game's about, but you go through and you recover memories, sort of. So there's a lot of those that you can like read through, and there tons of pages and bunch of videos. So I think that's really why it expanded to 4 discs. But the gameplay is a considerable amount of time, so you are getting a good amount of play time through it. Um, the story is you're the character Time Argonar. He's an immortal, so he's lived for about 1,000 years, but he's lost all his memories. So as you go on through the world, excuse me, you meet new people. He's already met these people in the past, but since at least most of them, but since he doesn't have any memories, he can't really remember them. But as he starts to get closer and closer to him, he starts regaining those memories. Whether they're good or bad, some bring back pain and some just bring back happy memories for him. But starts out, yeah, there's a war going on between between two kingdoms, and magic has always been a part of this world, but it never really became prominent until about 30 years before the game starts. That's when magic actually started getting stronger. So when people started realizing this, the two kingdoms started making actually more powerful weapons, like weapons of mass destruction, out of using this magic. And the weapons are very strong. In the beginning of the game, the one country actually calls down a meteor from the sky and destroys about most of the other army's troops. Now, I don't want to give away too much of the story. I don't want to give away any spoilers or anything, but that's pretty much the setting, the background for it. So you're gonna go through the world on an adventure with the group that you meet, and I can't really say any more without spoiling some stuff. So I really just suggest that you go and try it out. You can probably get it online or at GameStop used for pretty cheap now since it's kind of old, but it's definitely worth it. It's probably around 10 to 15 bucks, but I would definitely go out and buy it. I'd highly recommend it. It's a great game. It's a lot like the older Final Fantasy games, which probably since creator Final Fantasy made this, but it's got turn-based fighting, the random monster spawns, leveling up your characters. There's equipment for each class. Each character's kind of got like their own class. So there's mages, uh, black magic, white magic. There's warriors, stuff like that. Um, So you can have a party up to, I believe, three. Can't really remember. I haven't played in a long time, but so it's like a lot of the other Final Fantasy games. You learn skills, stuff like that. Um, like I said, the story is probably the best part of the game, and even though it's got all that extra like story related stuff that's kind of there's a lot of just like pages of reading, but you should actually go through and read it all because it really branches out the story and really gets helps you get like a full understanding of what's really going on and what's happened to Kaim in the past. I went through and read everything, watched every video, and it's great story. Um, One of the top games I've ever played. Uh, I'd probably go back and play it again actually if I had it. Unfortunately, I don't, but I feel like not too many people know about this game, so I really want to bring it out to people's attention and just have more people try it out because it really deserves more attention than it's gotten. It's wonderful RPG and story, gameplay, graphics, audio, the soundtrack, everything is great in this game. So go check it out, try it, see if you like it. If you don't, it's not for everyone, but I think it's definitely worth a shot trying. So that's really all I have to say about this. Hope to see you guys again soon, and this is Filled Inventory.